Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's staying safe. And I'm going to be reading a story for us today. It's called Seriously, Cinderella is So Annoying. You must have heard of me, the wicked stepmother. Not true. It's just another one of Cinderella's wild story. Not as wild as the one about the pumpkin and the fairy godmother. The real story, the true story, begins with some chattlers and some dust. All I've ever wanted was a husband, a mansion, before I married Cindy's father. My two darling and I have met Cindy only a few times. The girl has seemed normal then. After I married Cindy's father, my darling and I moved in. When I had just one foot on the front step, my dear husband kissed me goodbye and said, I'm off on business. He leaves often, Cindy said, but the animal stays put. They talk, they joke, they sing, they even help out, especially the bluebirds. Now, I don't mind a story, but I like facts, not fictions. Soon the girl was talking all kinds of hokey pokey. Once upon a time, Cindy said, one of the bluebirds became blue, not the color, the feeling. His friends have flown south. My darling and I were stuck near the front door. I just wanted to put away my bags, and that's when I saw it. Dust. Dear, is the whole house this dusty? I asked. I don't know, Cindy said. I'll give you a tour. In the dining room, Cindy told stories. In the study, Cindy told stories. Non-stop. Girls, I said, time to get back to work. This place needs a good cleaning. Once upon a time, when I was cleaning, Cindy started. Oh boy! Cindy mopped the floor, but she finished so fast my darling had barely stopped. Did you know robins and sparrows are my friend? She said. But the sparrows don't like the robins. Silly creatures. Once upon a time, one of the robins. Cindy dear, I said, why don't you go and wash the other clothes now? But Cindy washed them so fast, how on earth did she do it? I had to find another chore for her, just to keep her busy. If there's one thing squirrels love, it's washing clothes, Cindy said. The rats, though, would rather iron. You know, one day Squirrels and rats doing laundry, quite telling such foolish stories, I said. Time passed, but nothing changed. In the garden, Cindy told stories. In the kitchen, Cindy told stories. At dinner, I couldn't hear myself think. Dear, please, I said, stop thinking. But Cindy didn't stop. One day, a letter arrived. It was an invitation to the king's ball. The prince would surely fall in love with one of my darling. Then they would marry, live in a beautiful castle, and one day be kings and queens of all the lands. Oh, stepmother, I have to go too, said Cindy. Once upon a time, a girl and a prince. And then, just like that, Cindy lost her voice. Imagine it has to be from all that story tell. Well, what could I do? I told Cindy she had to stay home for her health. She cried, of course, but a ball was no place for a sick girl. She needed rest. Sometimes it's so hard being a stepmother. At the ball, my darling twirled they whirled, but then some strange girl waltzed in. Her gown was magnificent. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. I wondered how much it cost, and if my seamstress could cope with it for me. The prince and the girl danced and pranced. My poor darling were left princeless. A few days later, the prince made an announcement. A glass slipper had been left at the castle. The prince would marry the girl whose foot it fit. Our big chance. After visiting every other mansion in the neighborhood, the prince's valet arrived at our door. Me, said one of my darling. No, me, said the other. One at a time, said the valet. Each girl tried, but the shoes didn't fit. Then Cindy pushed out a whisper. Please let me try. The shoes fit. Cindy pulled the match out of her pocket. What? My darling cried. Cindy pushed out another whisper. She said something about pumpkin coach and mice that turn into horses. She even added a fairy godmother. Please, there's no such thing. But I still don't know where she got those shoes. A few days later, the prince married Cindy. Poor man, he had no idea what he was getting himself into, but we will live happily ever after. Right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and then I'll see you guys and talk to you guys again soon. Bye!